Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The New York Jets taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
We have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Jets. Of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 20 carries, 83 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Operating from the gun. Man. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Back to the ground with Hall. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Man. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake. Man. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Hall ought to give up the middle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Man, looking middle, and that's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On 1st and 10. Man, a quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll give to Hall. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This is a 26-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And the Jets hit the ball first. It's 3-0. Pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pickens on the slant. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. On 1st down, Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And out of bounds right around the 20. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll run here with Taylor. Call it a gain of 9 there, and it puts them in better shape here for 2nd and goal. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to beat.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jonathan Taylor, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Here comes Webster. He's going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Looking to throw. Man, it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Hall again on 2nd down. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Operating from the gun. Man. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. Gay's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give for Taylor running right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing is Hurts. Steps away to his left. Catch is made by Hardman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Forced out to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll look to throw. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marcus Davenport able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Throwing to start the drive. Man, eluding the pressure right. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Man, over the middle and complete to Wilson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. They'll toss it out right here to Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack. Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Man to the right side and complete to Metcalf. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Man, and he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well. And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done. That after the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. After the sack on first down, Hurts. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Flush to his right. Hurts fumbles it, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Following the fumble recovery. Man. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
From the 29, Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. Hurts finding Goddard there. First down, Philadelphia.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Hurts throw into the hands of Pickens. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They'll look to throw now on first down. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts got an open man. It's Pickens. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Up the middle, here's Taylor. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that's going to tie us at 13. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
And he'll have a Jets first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. First down, man. Taken in left side, it's Wilson. And they're going to get this up to midfield. To throw on second down. Man, pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw. Man. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey, I've got the answers to the test before the game even begins. But this guy's taking the test with every throw, with every game. And so far, he's passing with flying colors.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Straight ahead is Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Man. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Man. Steps away to his... Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run once more with Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Taylor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. Oh, what a juke into space. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 20. That one good for 33 and a first. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and 10, Taylor now. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. Now a give to Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Taylor again. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Webster going to hold on to it, and it'll come out to the 25. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now. Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he stopped immediately there. The Jets on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run with Hall. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. 40 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
On first down, right back to Hall. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throwing on first down. Man, he'll find Metcalf. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Over the middle, caught by Mims. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Fletcher Cox, what an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here's Hall again. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick slant to Brown. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are right back in this football game. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Man, they'll set up the screen to Carter. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw on third down. Man. Wilson's got it complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run with Penny. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to throw. Man. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning. He's back to throw. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back to throw. Touchdown. Elijah Moore. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken a 4th quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Back to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Very much in range for a tying field goal as they hurry to the line. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Hardman. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And with 4 seconds remaining, they will call the timeout. So just enough of a cushion there to bring on the field goal unit and try to send this one to the extra session. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Here comes Webster. He's going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Hurts to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And he brings it back to the house. It's a touchdown. And in a crazy inning, a defensive score wins it. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
Oh, the trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So for Philadelphia, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for the Jets, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll look to get back on track next.